Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video I'm using my iPad and Apple Pencil. However, the process is the same if you're going to use iPhone or an Android phone or just a regular tablet. First off, for editing, you need an editing software. Now there are many different apps available. I've tried out a couple, but the one that I like the most is an app called KineMaster. Now, if you're using an Apple device, you can find this in your App Store. If you're using an Android device, you can find it in the Play Store. So what you want to do is you open your App Store or Play Store, you find KineMaster, click, and I've already downloaded it, so what I do is just to open. Now when I open it, I have these videos here. These are just projects that I have done a while back. You can always delete them or just keep them around. To begin a new project, however, you want to click on the plus sign. That's how you start a new project. Now the first message that comes up, it wants you to select the aspect ratio for the project. This is just asking you what size do you want it. So if you want it to be very wide horizontally, the 16:9, this is the one that I would recommend if you want a nice horizontal video that will fill up a screen. And then this one is the vertical one. This one is specifically to fit to your phone screen. And then this last one is just a really small one. It has multiple purposes. It doesn't really matter. But the one that we're going to use today is this horizontal one, which is my favorite because it's very good for YouTube. So I'll just select it. Now that I selected that, we have the start of a new project. Now, basically what you're seeing on the screen here is a blank slate to start your project. If you want to add a video, there's two options. You can import a video you just made, or you can record a video right now. If you want to record a video to put it in, you just tap allow access to your camera, and basically it's just showing what's behind my camera, which is just my tablet case. So I can take a picture, add clips, and there it is. That's a picture of that. However, that's not what I want to use. So to delete it, all I do is I click on the image I just imported and delete. Now you can add pictures or videos. This is how you add the videos. You click media, and when you click media, the first option it usually gives you are videos. If you want to add a video, let me go back. So you click media and video will come up first if you want to add a video. But if you want to add a picture, you go down here and move over to pictures. So you have videos or pictures. Now I want to add a video because for my videos I start off with the intro. So I go on all, and these are just the videos that I have in my gallery right now. The first video that I'm going to select now is this one. So this is my intro, and so that's the intro that you saw in the beginning. Now there's a lot of different things that you can do to a clip after you imported it. So let me show you. One of the first things that you can do is you can cut a clip. Say you want to cut the clip at the 5-second mark. So at 5 seconds, you tap on the clip and then some options come up. The options are you can split it, you can zoom. There's a variety of things you can do. Now I want to clip this, basically split this in two. So I click on the scissors and select this one, which is split. It shows you in the diagram what happens. So you split at playhead So now I have two separate videos. Now I've cut my video in two. Now I want to separate this 5-second clip from this other portion. How I do this now, I want to add, say I want to add a white page in between. I go on media and I go on photo, then I go on background. There's just a couple backgrounds here that they have, but you can always import videos from your gallery if you want. So I want to add a white one, so there it is. Press play and you see that's my video playing, and then I have this white background that I just imported. So that's how you add in something secondary. Now instead of this white background, you have the option of inserting what you want to insert. You can add another video by the same method, or you can add a picture if you want to. Now I do not want this, so there is an option over here for undo. So basically I'm going to undo it right back to the beginning. Undo. Well, not that far. I want to work with this one. So say I want just the last half of the video. I basically just scroll out and I cut with the scissors. I can split it and tap on this side, and then there's the delete button. Delete. Basically I deleted the video I highlighted, so that's how I cut off a piece of the video. Now say I want to increase the speed of this video. What I do is I tap on it, I go on speed. If I want it to slow down, I go to the decrease in time, and if I want it to move faster, I go on increase in time. So let me show you. Say I want it to be double speed. There we go. Click play. This is just a play to let you see what's going on. So I click play and it increased the speed. But say I want it to slow down, so I go on speed again and I go to a lower number, and there, just like that, it decreases the speed. And then to return it to the original speed, I go on speed again and I just go back to 1, because 1 is just the normal speed. So there I go back to normal speed. It is back to normal speed. Now another thing that you can do is you can have your clips reverse. Now if you notice, I'm walking forward, but I want this, if I want this to be reversed, I click on it and then there's an option right here saying reverse. So basically I touch reverse, allow it to edit the clip. Might take a couple seconds. So now I'm just bringing it back to start from the beginning. So now I just press play. And it's basically just playing the video in reverse. See, now I'm walking backwards. But I want to undo this, so I just click undo. And that's it. Next thing now, say you want to add a text. Text is going to fall under layers. So click layers and then you have options. You want to add a text, so you go on text. Say I want to say hello. And then I click done. And that's my text, hello. If I want to change the font, I click on font, and there's a variety of options. We'll say I want a handwriting, so I go on this one. I've selected that one, so I click done, and there we go. That's my text in the beginning. So this yellow box here is the text, hello. So whenever I want to work on this text, I can either tap it on the screen or tap the yellow box. Two options to edit this. If I want the text to be longer in duration, I drag it out longer. If I want the text to be shorter in duration, same process. Say I want the text to start right here. I tap on it, hold it down, and bring it over, and that's how the text will appear right there. Say I want to delete the text. It's the same process as how you delete the regular videos. You tap on it and you go to the delete box that's always here, and that's how you delete the text. Now I will undo that with the button undo. So now I have my text back. Now there's different things that you can do with the text. If you want the text to move, you click on it, and then here are some options. I showed you how to change the font. Now you can change the color of the text. Say I want to make it pink, so I select pink and select done, and my text is pink. Now say I want the text to enter the screen by dropping. I do this. I select the text, I go on in animation, and I look for the options, and I select drop. You notice it dropped, and you can make it drop slow, or you can make it drop fast by reducing the time here. You can reduce and adjust the time, reduce or increase right here. So I want it to drop slow, so I go on to select done, and that's how my text dropped. Now say I want the text to move while it's on the screen. I can do the same thing, go on the text again, select over animation, and I want it to be squishing, so I select squishing, select done, and we press play. See, now the text dropped and it's squishing. Let me make the text longer so you can see more of what's happening. Let me make it white so you can see it clearer. Select done. Now the text is squishing. You notice it just disappeared off the screen, but say I want it to exit the screen by spinning, or there's a lot of different ways for the text to exit the screen. I want it to exit by spinning, so what I do is I click on it and I click on the text, and I select out animation because I want it to go out in style. So I select out and say I do clockwise. See, it's spinning clockwise. Select done, and let's play the text. See, it dropped in, it squished. Now it will exit by spinning, and that's it. That's how you fix the text. All right, another thing, if you want to add a picture to the screen, just like how you add the text, say I want to add a picture, say right here, I want to add a picture. What I do is I go to the area where I want it, click add layer, and then I'm going to go to media. You click on layers, click on media. When you go to media, it always prompts you to the video. So you want a photo, so you go to photos, all. Now you can see your gallery. This is just my gallery. And then I want to add the subscribe button. So there it is. I have the subscribe button on the screen. And this can be any picture you want to add. It can even be a video. Now I want this subscribe button to be smaller, so these are just some adjustment tools. So to adjust it to be smaller, I click on the arrow down here and just bring it in smaller, and then I can move it to where I want. So I want to add the subscribe button right here, and I want, yep, so let's display that. And there's my subscribe button. Now, just like how I add the text for hello, the subscribe button, I can adjust it just the same. So I can make it come in by sliding from left to right. So how I do this is I click on the subscribe button that I just added, click on it, and then go to in animation, because that's how I want it to come in, and I go slide to right. So that's how it slides to the right. Now I can slow this down and make it transitions even smoother. So I go and say 2 seconds. It looks good enough to me, so I select done, and then I press go, and it slides in. All right, so that's my subscribe button. You can change the opacity, how opaque it is. So basically, to change that, or how bright it is, basically you click on it and you go to opacity, and you can adjust it. See, it gets darker or lighter. So I want it to make it also opaque. I add it like this, and then select done. Let's play and see. And that's how you add a picture. Now I can do the same thing to add a video. So I click on add layer, go to media, all, and the current video that's playing, I can add it as a layer. So that's the same video, and basically, say I want it to the top right corner, I click on it and push it in, then I can move it to the corner just like that. It's nice and simple, and this video will play. You see it moving up there? And of course, I can do a lot of adjustments to this video. I can cut it. So basically, to cut it, I click on it on the screen here, or I click on it down here, and I do anything I want. I can split it, so I can split it right there. So I click split. So now it's split in two. And I can delete one side, so I can delete this half of the video. So basically, I just have a little portion of the clip because I just deleted half of it. So you can just delete half, you click on it, click split, and then when it's separated, you delete the half. Another thing that you can add in layers, some cool fun things, you go on layers, overlays. I got quite a bit of those. Go on overlay, and you have options. Now these are the ones that I downloaded. If you want more options, you can go to the store, and you have all these options of different overlays that you want to add. They have basically one for every season and different type of things that you want to do with a video. Say you want this one that's moving. So basically, say I want to add this to my screen. Let me exit that. I click download. It's installed, so I exit. And I exit again. So now I have that overlay right there. Let me show you how I access it. So I go in layers, go in overlay, and I look for the overlay that I just added. This one. Now they have a lot of different variety. I'll choose the octagon looking figure. Expand it. And let's play. Now I can delete that overlay, and let me show you some other layers that they have. It's a lot of different fun things to play with. It's just up to you to select the one that best suits your need. So let me show you this one. And they have other overlays. Say I want this pointer, you can add it and move it. Another overlay, cute hands. So I say I want you to give this video a thumbs up, so I click thumbs up. So I point to the thumbs up. Let's look for other cute overlays that they have here. Those are just some fun ones. On the go, I click on cherry blossoms, click on it, expand it to fit the screen, select done, press play. See the flowers go up. Let me show you again. And of course you can adjust the time of it however long you want it, and you can delete all of them by clicking the overlay, then delete. Now the effects that you can add, say I want to are bezel. So let me show you this. You can add this overlay, press play. And the overlay, say I want it to last longer, I just drag it out just the same. You see, I have a bezel overlay, but let me delete this one. And let's look at some of the options in the store. Basically, I go on layers, then I go on effects, then I hit the store, and then now I see all the different layers that they have. Say I like this one here, split spectrum. Select split spectrum, download it. It's installed, so I exit this with the X. Go back, exit again. So now I have it available right there. So I click split spectrum, and it only covers just a portion of the screen. So I do the same thing. I drag it out, pull this out to make it last longer, and play. See, now I have a split spectrum effect. And I can delete this. And the last thing, how to add music. Click on the video, you click on audio right here, and you go on music assets, and it will take you to your library of all the things that you've got. I want to add this one, it's Beautiful Day. Let me turn the volume up. It allows you to, let me press pause right there. It allows you to listen to it before you add it, so you can make sure that it's the one that you want. So I want to add it now, so I click the plus right here. And then that's my music right there. It shows you the audio frequencies. So I press play. Right, so this video, say I want to mute the audio on it. I click on the video, click on mixer, and then I click the audio box right there, and it turns red, so that means the audio is now muted. Being that the original audio for the video is muted, now we'll be able to hear this background sound for Beautiful Day. So let's play. So say I want to delete this, I click on the audio I just added right there, then click delete. And say I wanted to add something else, say I want to add a voiceover, I click record and start. So basically what this is doing is just making a voiceover, and you will see at the end of this that it will play exactly what you just heard. So it's done, so I click done and I listen. So basically what this is doing is just making a voiceover, and you will see at the end of this that it will play exactly what you just heard. And then I click delete because I don't want to keep that voiceover. So you click on audio and you have all the options. You can go for your internal music. You can record, it can go on your recorded list. You can get something from your playlist. Or music assets is basically songs that are available on the app. These are all the songs that I downloaded on the app. You go to the Play Store, the app shop, and it gives you a variety of background music that you can add. And you just click download. Let me exit, and it will add it to the assets playlist. Now, if you want to add a sound effect, you go to sound effects. So SFX is for the sound effects. So you go on it and you have a lot of different sound effects. Pop sound effect. And I have different type of pops. The one I usually use in my intros. And of course, you can go to the store up here and you have a lot of different variety of sound effects that you can have. Say you have stitch sound effects, a drill. You have all the different ones that you can add. So it's just up to you, depending on what type of video you're making and what content you're using. You can find the sound effect for you. Then you exit. Now, another thing that you might want to do is to adjust the volume on a video. So if you want to adjust the volume just the same as how I muted it, you go to the same selection. So you click on the video, you go on mixer, and here I had muted it, so I click on it. It's now white, so it's unmuted. And say I want to decrease the volume on the video, it says it's 100%, so I'd decrease it down to just 16%. Play. Alright, another cool thing that's available on this is you can change the sound. If you want to make it into a chipmunk sound, you click on it, click on the video, and you go on voice changer. And voice changer have the chipmunk, robot, deep voice, modulation, all the different varieties of things that you can do. So you can change the voice if you want. Let me go back. Last thing I'm going to show you is how to get a transition. Now, a transition is basically a split between the two videos. Say I want a transition right between two spots, so I can split this video in two. So I go on split. Now that it's split, you have a plus sign there. This plus sign is to allow a transition. So I click on the plus sign and all the transitions come up. They have different variety in transitions, and I can choose whichever one I want that's available here, or I can go to the store as per usual and find a fun transition that I can use as well. Say I want to use this blue Neo Halo transition. I click on it, download. It's installed, so I exit again, and I look for my Halo transition that I just downloaded. And there it is, my neon halo. Click it. I want this one. Click. Done. And let's play. Now the transition was really fast. If I want the transition to be slower, I click directly on the transition, and it brings up a time here. So I want the transition to be slower, so I move it slow. So I want it to be 3 seconds, move it to 3 seconds. These numbers basically tell you the amount of seconds, so I want it to be 3 seconds long. And there we go, let's play. And that's my transition. Now there's a lot of different transitions you can add. Some people like the basic transitions, so what you do is you click on the transition that you just added and you look through and you can go in classic transitions and go to fade through, and basically fade through will give you a basic transition where it just blinks. So you click and you can click a white one, click done, and it will have a white fade through. So let's play. And that's it. That's how you add a transition. Then after you're done and you're satisfied with your project, you go to share, and it will give you the options of save it. So for if you want it to be saved in 1080p, you can. That's just basically if you want it to be super sharp, or if you want it to be saved in 4K. The more resolution you want and frame rate, the more file size it will be. So I chose that one, and then high quality. These are optional. These settings you can just let them be if you want and just click export, but I like to adjust them to get my videos to the best resolution. Then I click export, and there it is. It's done. You can share it otherwise, but you can just go into your gallery, open it, and you can upload it and send it through messages to whoever you want to. And that's it. Anyways, you've made it to the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Hope it was very informative. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with someone else who might need it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.